bottom of this cabinet is starting to bubble, which is very common with a cabinet like this because the center is made out of MDF. Notice where this is happening right next to a dishwasher. It's also happening on these doors, which is right underneath the sink. And that's just the start, because if you look inside here, it gets far worse along the edges, especially on this side. So MDF stands for medium density fiberboard. And the reason why this stuff happens is because it's essentially just compressed cardboard. So when water hits it, it swells up like a sponge. So imagine trying to sand a pile of sawdust. It's just not gonna work. So we gotta harden it up, and I'm gonna use a CA glue to get into all the wood fibers and make it as hard as a rock.
And I highly recommend you don't do this because it's extremely toxic.
Now the peeling paint inside the dishwasher is caused by something a little different. This is due to the steam leaking out alongside the doors. And it's likely not happening while the machine is running, but it more so happens once the machine is done going through its cycle and it opens up and lets out that big puff of steam. Probably wondering why it's happening here when there is no water in this cabinet, but it's because when people are loading the dishwasher and putting things in, water and other things are splashing, and you can see all over the cabinet. That is your evidence right there. And yes, we are going to clean it before continuing the repair any further because we don't want to paint over dirt. It's important when cleaning that you don't use something too strong that's going to damage the paint and give us even more problems. I like to use this stuff. It's designed for kitchen finishes, and it comes with a scrub brush that does a great job at getting into all the nooks and crannies. All this black stuff around where the handle is, where you grab, just comes right off with a quick scrub. It's plant-based, it doesn't leave any streaks or residues behind. And the best part is, every single bottle of this comes with one of these brushes on Amazon. Here's a little before and after for you. This is not cleaned, and this is the space after it's cleaned. Still needs touch-up, but it's clean. And yes, you can use this on a regular basis, and you could also use it on wood-stained cabinets as well. Now that it's clean and dry, I'm gonna take 120 grit sandpaper, fold it up like this, and I'm just gonna knock down all this flaking stuff. I wanna do it until it's smooth with my finger. Then went through it with 320 to get it even smoother. And as far as what brand to use, it doesn't really matter. I used this brand because they sell it where I shop. Now there is a slight texture if you feel the MDF where we glued it and sanded it, but a lot of that is gonna fill in with the primer. A couple coats of paint. And I can't forget inside here. And this is what happens when you close the door on the paper against fresh paint. But now that it's all done, the important part is keeping all this stuff dry.